a 50-year resident of Skagway, Alaska, and you won't ride with anybody who knows this hill much better than I do. I was a railroad man and retired from the railroad company, and my wife wanted to keep me being productive. So now I drive a little bus. It's a good way to keep busy.
So you went from the railroad to the short bus, huh?
I went from the railroad to the short bus. I got my eye on you. All right, I see what you guys are up to.
That's funny.
Now, what this is an audio tour. It is like a radio production. We have sound effects, music, voice talent. Not me, I'll tell you, they're talented, these people. So we're going to hand you out the equipment, which is a receiver, which goes around your neck on a lanyard, and then a pair of headphones, which of course we use to listen, and then we plug it into the receiver. The bus is a giant antenna. And so what we're going to do is we drive through a GPS point. It triggers the computer, which has the entire program on it, and you'll hear it. You'll hear 3 bells go ding, 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 and then music, and then the voice starts, ladies and gentlemen, here's a giant grizzly bear on the right. No, it doesn't say that. But if I see a grizzly bear, I'll point it out to you.
On the left, the Alaska state tree, the sky vodka tree. There it is in Mr. Burnham's yard. I'm just kidding. The Alaska state tree is a Sitka spruce. We've got millions of them. There's one on the right. That's a nice little funny thing, Mr. Burnham with his wintertime sky vodka tree. Everybody everywhere and around the world knows that a square or rectangular blue sign with a white H in the middle usually means hospital. We have one here in Skagway. We have a blue rectangular sign with an H and an arrow pointing in a direction that means help. Help. Help! So what you do is follow the arrow and you'll get to the clinic. This is the Rasmussen Health Center, Dahl Memorial Clinic. This giant building on the right, we have 9 examining rooms, 2 surgical suites, x-ray machine, mental health suite, dental suite, a small pharmacy, and no doctor. The nearest doctor and hospital are in Juneau, Alaska, 45 airplane minutes south. We have to fly you to the hospital. That, of course, means that we stabilize and evac. So, moral of the story in Skagway, don't get hurt. Don't trip, don't fall, don't get sick. The log cabin on the left belongs to Sharon Bolton. She's an accountant, used to be on the Skagway City Council. We have several RV parks. The other RV park here on the left is Garden City RV Park. It's not a garden and it's not in the city. They've got a couple people who were there last night. On the right, public safety building coming up. The police department, the fire department, brand new building, only about 5 years old. We have enough fire trucks in there that everybody in Skagway can have their own fire truck. If you ever wanted to be a fireman when you were little, they have a volunteer fire department barbecue on the 4th of July on Independence Day. Their t-shirts that they sell say, "You come to our barbecue, we'll come to your fire." Skagway Volunteer Fire Department. Health food store coming up on the left. You say tomato, I say tomato. That was a health food store here in Skagway for a number of years. It is closed. Skagway is not a very healthy place. We have 4 saloons. Health food store didn't make it. We have 4 saloons, 5 police officers, and 6 churches. A well-balanced American town. This is the U.S. Customs Border Protection Station, port of entry for Skagway, Alaska. When you come past this officially, according to both border stations, you're in no man's land. Go. It's called the Tombstone Range up there. Top of the Tombstone Mountain. I got it, John. If you stay inside, close the door. Straight to the right, that tall mountain peak is Mount Hefty. It's an international boundary peak. At the top of the peak is a monument marking the U.S.-Canadian border, running right through the tops of the tallest peaks. It was formed in 1903 by the Boundary Commission, and it runs along the tops of the mountain peaks right up to the pass where we're going to go over. The railroad will now become visible on the far side of the canyon. That's where you'll be coming back down by train, hanging on the side of the cliff. That's a little cliff compared to the ones you're going to go up at 16 and 15.
Got it.
Your turn.
Got it, good. You'll take it too. Okay. All right, let me go. Say bye. Bye.
Guard for thee, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Welcome, British Columbia. There we go. You made it. All right.
Those are complimentary, so feel free to take them as you'd like. After the train gets going and is up to speed, you will be allowed out on the platforms. You just are not allowed to cross in between the train cars, okay? I will be crossing in between the train cars because we have multiple groups today, but you are not allowed to cross in between the train cars. They'll take you to train jail. It's not worth it. They're all the same anyway. So stay in your train car. And as you're out on the platforms, please just be courteous to everyone else. There is limited space, so if you notice there's someone else trying to get out there, please share. We're all adults, so let's not fight over space. There's typically one in every seat, but there are plenty more in the back by the furnace, okay? So feel free to grab another one. There's a lot of information throughout the booklet. It's very interesting. There's even a word search. But there's more importantly a map of what the journey you'll be taking today. That's in the back. So check out all that stuff. Anyone have any questions at the moment? No? Awesome. Well, I'll be back. Let me know as you need things, okay? Again, my name's Kylie. gone by this time of the year.
Oh, this is cool.
Imagine going on that rail line right there. Jeez.
John. Look at this. We're right on the edge here.
but it does get dark again, so I'm just letting you know. And I'm going to walk back to the other car. We'll have some audio to turn back on. So back to things. Right, just beside us here. These are the Sawtooth Mountains. They're the highest mountains we passed today. Their elevation is just above 7,000 feet. So they're the big ones.
that snow to nothing.
Yeah, because elevation.
Yeah, I know.
There's the tripod. A drop off in the downtown area. He will also go right back to the cruise ships. You are also more than welcome to walk from here to downtown if you'd like to do that as well. So thank you again, and I will see you all again in a minute.
There's our bus.
I see his hand.